Hey everyone, RJ here. Welcome back to the channel. And today I'll be doing an unboxing and taking a first look here at the Samsung Galaxy A71 5G. Okay, so the Samsung Galaxy A71 5G is a phone that I've wanted to get my hands on for quite some time and was just now finally able to get my hands on it. Now this is the US version, model number SM-A716U. So this here will work on all major carriers, has all the US LTE bands and some 5G bands. I'll read off the specs to you and all that kind of good stuff, and just do a brief unboxing here and a first look at this device. Now, like I said, this phone here is fully unlocked by Samsung. Showed you the package contents and all that stuff there. Let's go ahead, pull the top off here, and here is the device. So we'll pull the device out, put it to the side, and in the box you do get the fast charging brick. It says super fast charging, so I think it's 25 watt fast charging here with this device. Of course, we'll have to check that out here and see. And it looks like that you get just your typical USB Type-C charging cable. And that's really all that comes here in the box. So let's just go ahead and put this away and look at the A71. We'll go ahead here and peel this plastic off here. Just like that, and there we are. There is the Galaxy A71. This is the Prism Crush Black, I do believe, and it looks really nice. Got a really nice feel to it. Now, I do believe that this has a metal frame with a plastic back, and of course a glass display here on the front. But on the left side here, we got some tape that I got to peel off here. I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so all the tape has been removed, so now I can take it on the phone. Now on top, you got a secondary microphone along with your SD and SIM tray. On the right, of course, is your power button, volume rocker. On the left, we have nothing at all. On the bottom firing speaker, microphone, USB-C charging port, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. On the back, have your quad camera setup with your flash and Samsung branding. Go ahead and power this phone up. All right, Samsung Galaxy A71 5G. So anyway, I'll go ahead and get it all set up, and I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, so we're all set up now and ready to go. Very easy setup. Now, before I go into the phone, I want to give you the specs of the Galaxy A71. Wipe some of this dust off here. Dust magnet, like a lot of these plastic back phones are. They just seem to attract every piece of dust and everything else. So yeah, there we go, looking good. Now I'm gonna give you some of the specs of this device. Now, like I may mention, this is a US variant, so just bear with me for a few moments as I give you the rundown of the specs of this model. Now, this model was the SM-A716U, which is the USA version, and the LTE bands are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 12, 13, 14, 20, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30, 38, 39, 40, 41, 66, and 71. Now, this phone does have a 6.7-inch display, and the phone really does not feel that big, to be honest. But a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED Plus display at 1080 by 2400 resolution, 20 by 9 aspect ratio with a PPI of 393. It says with cornering Gorilla Glass 3. Now for the processor, this phone runs the Exynos 980, which is an octa-core processor with a Mali G76 GPU. This phone does run Android 10 with One UI 2.1. This is available at 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of internal storage. Now for the cameras, has a quad camera setup, a 64 megapixel wide lens with an aperture of f1.8, a 12 megapixel ultra wide lens with aperture of f2.2, a 5 megapixel macro lens with aperture of f2.4, and a 5 megapixel depth sensor with an aperture of f2.2. Records at 4K 30 frames per second, 1080, and all that kind of good stuff there. Now for the front camera, has a 32 megapixel wide lens with aperture of f2.2, records at 4K and 1080, has Wi-Fi 802.11 ABGN AC dual band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, hotspot capable, has an FM radio, USB Type-C 2.0, USB on the go, a 4,500 milliamp hour non-removable battery with 25 watt fast charging, and comes in Prism Cube Black, Prism Cube Silver, and Prism Cube Blue. And that's mine here is the Prism Cube Black. So that's pretty much all the specs you need to know about here, which really is all the specs, to be honest, with the Galaxy A71 5G. So with that being said, let's go ahead now. You can open this phone up by swiping up for your PIN, pattern, or password. Fingerprint scanner here works just fine, or with your face. Looking at it now, and boom, quick. Look at that. All right. Now, the display is beautiful. Super AMOLED Plus display, big 6.7-inch display. Bezels are very minimal on the bottom and the top. Got your little hole punch camera up there. And this phone just looks and feels nice. Swipe up for all of your apps and stuff like that. Phone feels, of course, snappy right out of the box. Y'all all know that. But very minimal stuff here. Got Spotify. You can delete there as well. Got your Google apps here. So, you know, all your Google apps on every phone, you know. Microsoft apps, there's LinkedIn, Office, OneDrive, and Outlook. Samsung apps, well, there we go. AR Zone, Bixby Galaxy Wearable, Internet, My Files, Samsung Health, Samsung Members, and Smart Things. And that's about it. Let's pull the drop down here. Got your Wi-Fi, your Vibrate, secure folder, Smart View, mobile hotspot, link to Windows, your flashlight, you got your NFC, screen recorder, music share, edge lighting, dark mode, call and text on other devices. Just a bunch of really nice features here on this device. Now, browsing here just a little bit through the settings, you have your connections, so you get your NFC. Turn that off because I don't use NFC. Anyway, got your more connections here for your device scanning, printing VPN, or private DNS. Go down here to your display. You have light or dark mode. I do prefer dark mode, but I want to check something here because sometimes it will let you have like a little cutout to cover up that camera, but I'm not seeing that here. If I do, then yeah, change the screen time out to 5 minutes there. So I have to write this off. Don't like that. Go to dark mode, and it's a lot better. Looks a whole lot better. Screen mode is vivid, natural. You can change your white balance to warm or cool, or go to advanced settings and change stuff there. Font size and style, screen zoom, full screen apps, home screen. You can customize everything on these devices. Samsung phones, you can customize anything you want to. So yeah, not going to go through all of that because you know how Samsung phones are. Navigation bar. Definitely want to go to full screen gestures. More options here. Let's see. Yeah, just swipe away like this here. Boom, boom. Yeah, good deal. And stuff like that. Privacy, locations, advanced features here. Your side key. You can double press to open Bixby, open app. So you can reroute it to whatever you want to. Press and hold to wait Bixby, no thank you. Power off. And screenshot and screen recorder. So here you can go in here and you can adjust your screen recorder settings to no sound, media sounds, media and mic, and your video quality while you're recording your screen. So, and selfie video size, you can adjust that. So really nice stuff going on here in this device. One-handed mode, game launcher, and stuff like that. Device care. Now let's see. I think this is a 6GB RAM version, and yes, this is the 6GB of RAM. As you can see right there, 6 gigs of RAM, and storage is 128 gigs, and 104 gigabytes is available. So that's quite a bit of stuff. I mean, 1.1 gigabytes is in apps, but the system is taking up a lot of storage. Okay, kind of ridiculous, but anyway. Now the battery is a 4,500 milliamp hour battery, so it should last you all day, depending on how you use your phone. So back out of here, and got general management, accessibility, software updates here about phone. This phone is running Android version 10 with One UI version 2.1. So I'm expecting some software updates on this device once I get it activated, or once I put my SIM card in there, hook to Wi-Fi, all that kind of stuff there. So yeah, that's pretty much the A71 5G. The camera, I'm looking forward to checking out this camera on this device. You got single take, photo, video. You got more here for live focus, pro mode, panorama, macro, night, full, super slow-mo, slow motion, and hyperlapse video. And now go into the settings. So rear video size, you can record in Ultra HD, 4K, Full HD, 60 frames per second, Full HD or 720. And now for the front, you can record in 4K, Full HD at 60 frames, 30 frames, and HD. So yeah, definitely got to try these cameras out here. I hear they're really good. So we'll see how that does. But this is the Samsung Galaxy A71 5G. Fully unlocked for all carriers. Really interested to try this phone out, see how I like it. So this is it. If this was helpful and informative in any way, hit that like button. Any questions you may have, leave it down below. I upload every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.